Oh my God. We're going to start everything the normal way. I want to thank you guys for reading the chat and putting up with this nonsense. There's absolutely no reason this shit shouldn't have been on at 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and then you start your first game. Unbelievable. Let me know what time zone you're in for putting up with this nonsense. I'm sitting pretty on the Pacific Coast here because the West is the best. Let me know where you are putting up with this nonsense. We're getting a show intro. I'm just waiting for the precious basketball game to end. I'm at a timeout too. I'm doing a damn intro. Fuck this damn. This is so sloppy. Does True TV have a game on right now? Yeah, they do. Okay. They got to have another station they could have put this on. I respect March Madness. I do. I played basketball in high school. Loved it. This is ridiculous. You don't have much appointment television on your network. You have sports and you have AEW. So if you're interrupting other appointment television, oh, you didn't get off in time. A team called the Owls have won. Florida Atlantic. My God. This is everyone's fault. This is everyone's fault. Look at all those old people cheer. Good for you. Go home, take your Metamucil, get up at 4 a.m., get your paper. Now we're going to have to chit and chill and then do interviews. Oh my God, I can't believe we won. You know, we just tried to score the most points and beat the other team by doing offense and defense. You know, it's like a game of chess. Should have been on earlier today. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. We're almost to Rampage. Lomax. Bernie Lomax was there. Nice. Could you imagine two players walking Bernie Lomax around scoring points? All right, that's all we have. Good night, everybody. Here is Rampage. Man, that dude got blocked, though. That guy number one's got to feel good. Alabaster more than the next guy, but no kidding. It is. I don't know, man. No, we don't need to go over to anybody. Let's just get to Rampage. You have appointment television, the only appointment television you have on your fucking channel, other than sports, and you're ruining it. And now you want to put another show on Saturday nights? We're never going to get there. We're never going to get there, folks. If you are on the East Coast, if you're Central Time, I definitely want to just thank you for even like tuning in for a minute tonight. Nah, bitch, I'm in the gym every day. And old white guy smiles at you guys. What do you think about that? Let's get them over with. I got an intro to get into, and we got some Rampage to watch together. Noob, glad you're with us. We got your topic later today. 11:59 by you, Carlito. Since we're waiting for this guy with a fucking teenager's voice talking, Carlito, can I ask you, did you see Scream 6? I did not. No spoilers. And if so, on a scale of 1 to 10, let me know what you thought. Because we're never going to get to Rampage, so might as well talk about whatever. Leadership, I'm looking these guys. This is something. ridiculous. Get to Rampage. Get to it. Damn. Midnight Now by Carlito. FAU, how about FU for holding up Rampage? 9 out of 10, Carlito. I like that. I will be seeing it sometime. Dude, they're gonna play a Marvel movie after this. They're gonna play Shazam. I cannot. Can we just get going here? I'm gonna do the intro, and if Rampage is not on by the time I'm done with the intro, I'm gonna be really pissed off. Are you ready? Let's get into this. My God, there is still another 2.5 minutes to go before the next whatever starts up. But thank you, wherever you are, for joining the live stream of the latest broadcast of any wrestling ever. AEW St. Patrick's Day Slam of Rampage. Oh my God, will this game ever end? It's done and it's still not ending. What the fuck? Let's go over what we got going on. Matt Menard and Angela Parker will take on the Bolly Boys. Matt. Daniel Garcia will take on Brody King. Taya Valkyrie will have her debut AEW match, and Powerhouse Hobbs, part of TMZ now, will face Ray Fenix. This is Rampage. During the commercial breaks, we are going to have some fun. Where will Natalia Markova show up? We're going to touch on that, so Noob, I hope you're ready for that. We got news and rumors, of course, and then I've got 10 trivia questions. That's what it is. Let me go grab the bell, hit the comments. I'll hit you up in 2 seconds here. All right. I've got it. We're here. We're good. All right. 57 seconds until something happens. I'll keep some music playing in the background because we don't know what's going on. Oh, man. 10 questions for trivia tonight if you're going to stay up that late with us. Ty versus Jobber. I did not read spoilers. Yeah, one women's match. It's TK. And we'll see what happens in the future and who else goes there. We're going to talk about some stuff. This can be yours if you get the trivia questions right tonight. 22 seconds, folks, until something happens on TNT. Let's see if it's worth our time. John Cena's on my TV for some fucking reason. Not a good night, AEW. All right. Let's get into it right here. I'll cut the music here. We can just chat. A Rampage commercial. If you want blood, you got it. They're setting up blood and guts right now with the women. A commercial for Rampage. Rampage should be on. It is 05 of whatever hour you are on. 9:05 right here on the West Coast. Oh my God. No, now. No more coverage. This is ridiculous. Anything else you guys want to talk about while we're waiting for Rampage? We're waiting patiently for Rampage. Let us know. Make sure you tune in Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Excuse me, 4 p.m. Pacific time. What are you doing this weekend? Are you going to watch Shazam! Fury of the Gods? What do you think of the advertisement on Dynamite? I didn't think it was that bad. I just like that they made the Shazam stuff black in the ring, so it matched the apron and the rest of it. Carlito, I like that review of Scream 6. I'm very excited for it. 27 seconds until something else happens. AEW, you're losing me here. You're losing me, AEW. A lot of stuff in news and there's one big one I'm gonna really get into here, and we're gonna kick it off right after the first 60, right during the first 60-second break. But someone kind of retired in wrestling today. 1 second. Hey, another commercial for Rampage, and Rampage should be on. This is unreal. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, this should be Rampage. Let's go. And they want another show on Saturday nights. We're here. It's Rampage. It started up. Shazam now playing. They switched it to starting this weekend. Rampage is here. We're finally here. Let's watch this damn thing, finally. All right, no intro for Hobbs and Ray. I mean, obviously Hobbs is going to win, but I mean, this should be a good match. What did you think of QTV in that segment? Let me know your thoughts. I did not like it at all. It was corny as fuck to me, and I don't know like how Quiet Time Marshall thinks TMZ is still relevant, but Big Show on commentary. When was the last time Big Show was on Rampage? I'll take it. It's better than Jericho. Shivani and Excalibur and Big Show. Man, I really wish Hobbs was by himself. Yeah, members of the... He didn't even know what to call them. The QTV crew. Rampage next Saturday. I'm going to tell you guys right now, there is no Rampage next Saturday. I'm not waiting for more basketball on a Saturday night. We got Hobbs. I'll bet that'll be second or third. Okay, so they did show Aaron Solo break into the car. Just so you know, there is actually a real thing that happened. So that's not storyline. There wasn't actually a police report and everything like that. So Wardlow's car did get broken into. So Ava Lawless is who's fighting Taya tonight. Hobbs to the outside. Another tope. Wouldn't be Rampage without 20 topes. Oh, man. No, okay. Ooh. Ouchie, ouchie. Are you excited for Shazam? I don't think it's really going to do that well this weekend. I think it's scheduled to be around 30-some million. Whoa. This could be a quick match. What do you guys think of Dynamite? Anything stand out to you? Anything kind of like piss you off on Dynamite? I think Jade. It's tough to say if Taya should take the belt off Jade or not. But I would say that match for the pay-per-view. Okay, main event is Brody and Daniel Garcia. Someone in there is a trivia question tonight. Yeah, another Jade squash match. I know she's been on the indies for a while, but if you lose on TV in under 30 seconds, that's you consider a jobber in that match. Plus, Hobbs defeated Ray Phoenix. Thanks for the spoiler. Forbidden Door 2, June 25th. I'm excited for that. I think they can do with better build-up, and I honestly do believe CM Punk will be back before then, and there will be a match between Kenta and CM Punk. How was SmackDown? You guys watch that? How was it? Was it good? I know they set up 2 4-on-4 tag matches for Mania, some qualifiers. It gets people on TV. I'm fine, and they get a payday for it. So all these people that are in these tag matches have been doing some good stuff on TV. So it's a nice payoff for them. Q Team Marshall, who lashed out last weekend because Raj Giri didn't like the end to the Powerhouse Hobbs finisher with QT. He said, you don't even know how it's going to play out on TV. Well, we saw it played out on Wednesday. It didn't play out well. Yeah. Kenta versus Josh Alexander on Impact. You'll have to tune into the show on Sunday. Eric watched a wrestling show on Thursday night. Not going to say what it was. If you want spoilers for what you're watching right now, they're in the chat. I will not put them up on the screen again. Any other big Forbidden Door matches you're thinking of? I know we'll get to one in the news and rumors here that is going to be on Dynamite. I'm not going to read your spoilers on air, but that last one's pretty funny. What is this? And now you're filming someone document? TMZ doesn't like sit there and document. I don't know. You know what? They're going to picture in picture. We're going to news and rumors. Let's get into some news and rumors that we got right here, right now. And I know it's going to continue on here. Davey Richards, if you did not hear about this, he is in trouble. He has allegations against him for some domestic violence, some other stuff. There's some cocaine stuff in the allegations as well. A lot of wrestling companies are distancing themselves from him. They've dropped bookings from Davey Richards, and today he kind of quietly made a statement and said he's going to step away from the business so he doesn't draw bad publicity on people who have been busting their ass in the promotions that he was supposed to go to. So let me know your thoughts on this, because Carnage Rage, I like your thoughts in particular. This is kind of shocking to me, but why, Carlito? Because I don't want to ruin fantastic television for people. Josh Alexander should head to AEW because WWE won't use him right. They really haven't used his tag partner right. And no, WWE will not use Josh Alexander right. But let me know your thoughts on Davey Richards. This is a very unfortunate. We just talked a week or two ago about where he could go. He has great potential. He's denying everything. He says there's no truth in it. He just doesn't want to associate the bad press with stuff. So we'll wait and see what he has to say. Carnage says it's BS. Rampage is back. But if you have any other thoughts on Davey Richards, let me know. Let me blow through some more stuff here. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, gotcha. All right, Stu Grayson is All Elite again. I guess he's happy to be back, so good for him. If you are going to be around here, LA, in Hollywood, for WrestleMania weekend, double check the the website on the bottom there. There's a bunch of meet and greets all WrestleMania weekend. Undertaker will be doing his one-man show here, so he's going to be doing some meet and greets as well. So get ready for that. If you are here WrestleMania weekend, let us know as well, because me and the guys are going tonight too. And Forbidden Door 2, we just talked about this. So let me know in the comments if you have any dream matches that you want for this one that we didn't get for the last one. And if you did not know what happened after AEW Dynamite abruptly went off the air out of nowhere before they finished their segment here. Basically, they did a stare down. Kenny Omega left, and then the Bucks left after. So nothing really happened. It was supposed to play out on TV, but it's timing. Everyone in the ring is supposed to know this. The ref is supposed to know this. The wrestlers are supposed to know this. I know WWE, we found out when we went to house show, has a clock on the hard cam that shows people that they need to speed it up or that they know what time it is so they know when to cut it. So miscommunication on everyone here in the ring and the ref. So not really a production error or a Tony Khan thing. It's people just stood around too long. They did too many moves. But if you want long-term storytelling, look at the alignment here. We have Dynamite from this Wednesday, and then we have their last encounter. Pretty cool stuff, I think. So, all right, and I hate his face so much. His name makes me vomit like The Exorcist, but kind of a cool skin. If you were playing 2K23, the John Cena action figure skin is there. And you know what else? Don't worry, we got one for Cody fans as well. The Cody skin is in. And Zack Snyder teasing some stuff here. He teased some stuff from Lord Darkseid and Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman, and the Zack Snyder Justice League cut. Something's happening with it April 28th, 29th, 30th. And today he teased something with Henry Cavill's picture as well. So we'll find out what that's going to be. I kind of believe it might be a comic. That's just me guessing. But I believe a comic ending his storytelling to the Snyder cut. But let me know if you have any thoughts at all. But speaking of DC, if you are reading the Batgirls and Tim Drake Robin will end at the respective, I think, number 19 and number 10 issues. So if you're reading those are going to end. And since it's more entertainment stuff here, Denzel Washington is going to be in Gladiator 2. Ridley Scott is going forward with that. Nice move. And this, if you are a fan of Attack of the Show, Attack of the Doc is coming out. We are going to have something happen on the channel with this. One thing I don't know for sure yet, and the other thing we're working on, but we're going to have some stuff. If you are a fan of Attack of the Show and old G4, if you are a fan of old G4 and Attack of the Show, we have some stuff relating to the upcoming Attack of the Doc documentary coming to the West Coast Pop channel this spring. So if you're a fan, let us know. And if you got any comments or great memories of G4, let us know. And that is all I have for news and rumors. So if you got any, let us know in the chats here. And again, thank you for staying up so late with us here for Rampage. So get back to the match. I love that. I love when he walks the tightrope. All right, so word online is if we can just keep an eye on the arena throughout the show. After this match, and I do believe the second match, people started going home. Yes, you did, Carlito. You spit an apple on this show. The show, it doesn't matter. It's tomorrow already. That's when Rampage started today. It started tomorrow already. Q Team Marshall pondering what genius he can come up with next for television. He seems like a nice guy. He's got all the talents and stuff like that, but he's just not good for TV, man. Hobbs should not be associated with this. Hobbs should be bigger. He should be one person, not attached to a group. It is St. Patty's Day. So Davey will come back. He loves business too much. I'm sure he'll just sort everything out. I'm sure there's certain things he cannot say either. So, ooh, as it gets started in the chats already. Bigger matches in the chats than are going on Rampage. Another production thing that happened on Dynamite too, when they had the Shazam promo for Jared and OC, knocked in here until the end. I heard it on the TNT stream. He was listening on a different stream. You could hear producers talking during it, and if you didn't hear it during it, apparently everyone heard in between that segment and the next segment. You get your producers talking in the background. So a few production errors on AEW's part. There's another one too. I'll remember it by Sunday. I don't know anything about his relationship. I'm not sure, so I don't want to comment on it. I just I say we give it some time so he can sort it out legally. I think, but to make the retirement announcement was I think a little extreme. I thought he could just say I'd be back or something like that. Hassan loves it all. AEW. I enjoy most of it. And that's it. All right. Of course, he's still TNT champion. Powerhouse Hobbs kills it. Now we got these two jobbers that he's associated with entering the ring. Are they going to spray paint L's on them? I'm sure we're going to set up for a three-way match or something, or a tag match. Hobbs does not need to be with anyone. I hate this so much. And now they're talking about Wardlow. So now Wardlow is going to be watching this. I know we're going to get continuation of the breaking of the car. All right. Let's get Penta. So we're going to do a tag match. Okay, so I didn't have it in my slides for news and rumors, but El Vikingo versus Kenny Omega is going to happen this Wednesday. Let me know if you are excited for that. I love Vikingo, so I really thought they should have done Jericho and Omega on Wednesday. I know they're going to slow build. I feel like they're testing the crowd because they are going back to Canada this summer. They're going to do a tour, and I think they might do the Jericho and Omega storyline on the road there, which is fine. I don't know who this girl is out there, but oh, man, I'm already like whoever she is. I don't know her resume. I'm saying give her a gimmick change already. This is one of the first rampages where there's less than 4 people on commentary. There's usually about 5 or 6, depending on the match, if they have everyone on there. But this is nice. It's nice sounding. Mr. All Power, how are you? Omega versus El Hijo Vikingo is going to be match of the year. Ooh, match of the year. It'll be cool if they don't do any commercial breaks during it. They can buy it. Ava Lawless. Thank you, Carlito. The build up to Adam Cole, baby. All right. 10 questions. A couple of them are very easy. It is a theme show tonight, so that belt can be yours. Davey Richards retired before. He'll be back. Yeah, just get the legal issues out of there. Get the stuff. You can only say so much before it becomes, whatever it becomes, even more of a mess for you. So we'll see. I don't know anything about his partner, so I don't know if it's like. All right. Taya Valkyrie is next. God. No, they're both up next. They have both matches at the same time? All right, whatever. Noob, I hope you're still with us. We're going to talk about her. No longer with NWA. Let's get your comments here. Where will Natalia Markova end up next? She's no longer with NWA. Thank you, Noob, for letting us know via Twitter. And if you want to follow us via Twitter or on Instagram, we got our handles right down there. You can communicate with us. One of these days, I'll put our email up there if we need to. Noob, you're here. Good. Let us know. Huge Natalia Markova fan right here. #1 supporter, Noob. Let us know in the chats where you think she should go. This is a pretty good free agent in my pick. I think this is a very Chelsea Green free agent type of pick. I think she's very versatile. You can do different things with her. It's like 3 different characters in one, so that's I have a few places where she could go, and I don't think she's going to WoW because I think she's I'm not putting down WoW at all. I just think she's at that next level. I'd like to see maybe and it's pre-tape stuff too, but, so to fit her in a storyline, it'll kinda seem how, like, MLW was this, summer and fall when they came back. You're gonna see people who aren't in there, so you kinda know who's gonna win or not gonna win. Okay, I do not see her being on the main roster right away because of the beef with, Carmella, and who's the other one, you guys pointed out in the chats the other week? But there are a couple. I don't know if they'll really put that in the main roster mix right now, but to be honest, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it, and I'd love to see them be shady to each other on Twitter and for, like, them to put it on, like, TV and do, like, a long storm building where you're waiting almost, like, a full year until another round of, drafts for them to be on the same show. I love that personally, but I do believe she could work very well in NXT. I think she could be a more, I don't wanna a more non-cartoony Tiffany Stratton and be great in NXT. I also think she'd be really great in Ring of Honor. I think she'd be something different for the Ring of Honor crowd. So I kind of think she might go to Impact, but my two picks I want she go to is NXT or Ring of Honor. So let us know where you think she should go. We'll see. I mean, it's kind of funny. Dave Richards canceled himself first, so thank you, Noob, Carmella, and Sarah Logan. So again, I'd like for them to all like be cool with being shady to each other. You know, it's work. We're just going to be shady on Twitter. They can do backstage segments and be a little shady with each other. And then you do a shakeup, and then you can put them on the same show. Do not put them on the same show right away if she does go to the main roster. Natalia should join Angelina Love and be the new beautiful people. I think it should be kind of funny. It's just on TV, almost like a reverse Mean Girls, where she starts out as the no pun intended noob in a new beautiful people, but then turns and winds up being the alpha. Natalia Markova in WWE, just don't have her in a situation like WWE with Asuka because she's in her 30s. I think with the Triple H storytelling, I think what it is you can bring her in, let her spitball ideas because she's been her own talent long enough, and then you can just Triple H and the writers can kind of work something out. Um, her in AEW, it's just we're gonna talk about it, I guess, when Taya comes on. I was a huge fan when Ruby Soho got picked up. I love the vignettes leading up. I love her debut. I obviously love her Rancid song. Um, Here we go. She's on right now. But like we'll see. Ruby kind of died off after a couple months. Then she came back, had a really cool street match, and then died off for a little bit. Now she's in this feud. Let me know how you think that's going. But that is it. That's what I have here for this. If there's any reason that you have for Natalia Markova to go to a different federation, let us know. Or do you think she should work the indies for a while? Huge Davey fan here. This is going to be ongoing. We're going to be seeing some stuff come up in this for the next couple of weeks as he was set to be a pretty hot free agent. I will watch it when it comes on HBO Max. I did enjoy the first one, but I don't know. We'll see. They put the spoiler in the commercial. If you guys don't care, I can say what it is, but it's in the commercial. Henry Cavill's out, but someone else is in. All right. Natalia Markova, let us know where you think she's going to go. Pretty fucking great free agent. So I'm excited to see where she went up. This free agent just wound up in AEW. Tony Khan tweeted out that she is all elite. It is legit, even though she still has the MLW belt and the Triple M Mini belt. She might have a third. I can't remember. Man. Oh, this is going to be a quick match. Come on now. They got to showcase her. Oh. I always said this on the show, man. She plays to the back of a stadium. She's so big in a great way. The cocaine thing is the one thing that got me. I thought that was a little out of left field, but the police report's out there if you want to read it. It's just the whole thing surprised me, but it's out there. Taya, she's gonna do it again. This is a quick match. Is this even a minute? That's it. Ah, they should have let her showcase her stuff. This is so bad. I mean, it's good for Taya, but I got two bad ones right here. Adorable little boy. That's cool. No carnage. And then unfortunately, he can't see his kid. That sucks. Angelina's getting remarried. Okay. All right. Jade is out. She put her hair up so she looks different from then on Wednesday. That was way too quick. One women's match, and it wasn't even like a full minute, maybe. We got to do better. We got to do better. This tag match on here is absolutely worthless. That should have been maybe a minute. Booker of the year, and yet those idiots who go by a new last name now, their actual last name, are complaining about one of the weeks in WWE booking, which they weren't complaining about NXT booking when like half the shows in NXT are 75% women, 25% men. They're not really complaining about them anymore because they're not on the press tour anymore. And also, they didn't complain about how awful the women's booking is. Why? Because one of their husbands is in there. And they like to have an option in case their other ventures like podcast, the new podcast, and their new YouTube channel fall through. I'm going to tell you right now, if those two wind up in AEW, I'm done watching Dynamite. That's how much respect I have for them. All right, Matt Hardy, Private Party, preparing for the match with Hook. Ethan Page actually on TV, but not in a match in Canada. Katsuyori Shibata has been called out. If you haven't watched Ring of Honor, I haven't. How are you watching your Carnage? Do you have Honor Club? Is that how you're doing it? I gotta find. I found a couple of the matches from last week. I gotta say, good matches. Presentation is very generic, but the matches are good. All right, let's get into this bullshit. He does have it. We'll keep you posted. Knox debating going to the pay-per-view. I can't believe this is a match. I cannot believe we waited this late by wherever you are for this match in a 1 minute. I'll be generous with a 1 minute women's match where Taya Valkyrie should have been showcased. She's so phenomenal. She's so phenomenal. I hate this guy's voice. This guy's face and Juice Robinson's face, they're the same person. I swear they're the same person. One has lifts and a beard, and the other one is coming out right now. I do like the stage. It looks very 3D. I like that. The new stage. Yeah, I think that was his intention. I don't know if he came up with it or if he has a good publicist, but they are like leeches. QTV's leeches. You gotta do what you can to preserve your name, especially if you're in a business where your name is everything. If you're in the entertainment industry, which wrestling is. So Davey Richards did a smart thing. He pulled back. He had a statement. He stood up for himself. He pulled back. So we'll see where it goes. I honestly don't care who wins this match. All right, let's see how long it is. 9:35 right here. We'll see how many minutes this goes on for. This nonsense of a match. This AEW dark of a match. So they dim the lights. People might be leaving now. The lights are very dim over there. If you know what the chant is, let me know. The chanting something. Oh, that's good to know. An amicable, that's it, right? Divorce. Maybe some other people will come out with some stuff. Okay, just because they're Canadian, they're out. This is fucking stupid. So again, report is people are leaving during this match. They couldn't just given the time to Taya. They could have had something really cool happen. They could have had Taya, Valkyrie, go through someone like they did tonight, have Jade come out, do the stare down, and then you know what? Send someone else down. Let me show you how good I am. Send someone else down. Let me show you how good I am. Send someone else down and do that. If they just want squash matches, just do that. Have her show Jade who she is right in front of her. And on TV, we could see more moves and more offense and more good Taya Valkyrie stuff. You know, that'd be good for Kyle O'Reilly, especially during his recovery. So still no like leads on his timetable for a recovery. So that'd be really good for him, actually. Wow, this match. I cannot believe this match. I apologize to anyone who stayed up past their bedtime to watch this match with us, but I do thank you. If you can give a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed. We did hit 1K, so thank you everyone who's been there already. It is time for trivia as this match is what it is. If you don't know the deal, first person to answer gets 1 point. Gets 2 points. Everyone else, give yourself 1 point. Keep track of your scores. I'll just keep track of who gets it first. Damn it. I think I screwed it up already. Maybe you didn't catch it. I don't know. Question number 1. Who is the third thigh from the left? Who is the first thigh from the left? If you're paying attention, I gave it away already. We got Shazam coming out. We got John Wick 4 coming out pretty soon. Then we have WrestleMania weekend. The guys and I will be there. Let us know if you're doing anything for WrestleMania. Whose thigh is the third from the left? Count 1, 2, 3. Who is that? This is AEW people. This is WWE people. And some other guy, I have no idea who it is. Oh, there he goes. Old mentor could run it too. Is he retiring from that too, or just like in-ring stuff on the indies? Third thigh from the left. Let us know. It is St. Patrick's Day Slam, so there is a theme. And check out Knock put out a Big E Champions video today, so give it a watch. Okay, stepping down as head coach too. Okay. Noob, you get 2 points. It is Sheamus showing some leg on his wedding day. I don't know who that the two guys on the left are, but this was it last spring or a year ago? Sheamus's wedding. Rusev is twice the size of everybody. Where is Rusev? What is going on? Where's Rusev? All right, next question here. What cable show was Omos on as guest bartender? Let me get my pretty little head back in there. What cable show was Omos on as guest bartender? It is NBC Universal adjacent. I'll give you that. It was on Wednesday night. Omos. Everyone's fighting Jon Moxley. I'll say this. Let's be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of Jon Moxley matches anymore because he does them so often, and it's stuff like this where it's just always a match here, a match there, a match on the Indies, a match. He's wrestling double duty on AEW television. It's just like it's a lot. Not in CIS, Mr. All Power. Rampage at commercial. What cable show was almost on as a guest bartender Wednesday night? It was a cable channel. And once we talk about it, I'm going to talk about its competition with AEW Dynamite and the ratings on Wednesday. A couple seconds here before we get back. Nope, we're back right now. What cable show was almost on as a guest bartender? It is an NBC Universal station. It is on cable. It is not. I don't really watch NBC either. I don't think there's anything on there that I watch. I watch Young Rock. I like Young Rock. It's actually very well done. Ooh. Also, there's a new Flash trailer for Shazam. I just finished watching. Did you just finish watching the trailer? I have a Flash question. My last question tonight is a Flash question. All right. If nobody gets this, I will just move on. I'll just give it like 10 more seconds. If anyone wants to look this up, almost bartender, you can get the points. Oh, that's it. This match sucks. What a waste. What a waste of a match. Affleck is in the trailer. I didn't mind him actually. I thought it was pretty decent. He said he will not do anything in James Gunn's DC universe. He had some other stuff in there if you want to look that up. All right, Omos was on Watch What Happens Live. It is the Andy Cohen Bravo show that happens after their primetime shows air. He was a bartender. This is kind of, to promote WrestleMania on Peacock. It's kind of a big deal. We're going to talk about it more on the Sunday show, what a big deal this was. But he actually did really well on here. He knew how to keep the show moving. He didn't like babble on like some people do on the show. Very good stuff. And Andy Cohen, you could tell no one in the room really watched wrestling. Andy asked, who are you wrestling at WrestleMania? He said Brock Lesnar. Everyone kind of knew, like, oh shit, that's a big deal. So the thinking behind this match kind of works, I guess. In a grand scheme of things, it will draw in new eyes when you do the size comparison thing like they did on Monday Night Raw. But on the show, in the middle there, doing the shot ski, Katie Maloney. She is one of the stars of Vanderpump Rules. I am obsessed with the Scandival. It is taking over. It is relationship stuff that's going on Vanderpump Rules that is unbelievable because someone's cheating on someone who's been in like a 9-year relationship with someone else on the show who just got divorced or turned down engagement with someone else on the show. It is so messy. I absolutely love it. And that ties into this. Omos being on television is a big deal for this. Point out too, right above here, the Maximum Male Models referenced the Scandival and Vanderpump Rules on Monday Night Raw when they were talking with Chad Gable. Also, not cosmetically clear to rest is very fucking funny. But if you look on the right there, Vanderpump Rules skyrockets to number 2 in the ratings. The fucking duck is in the way, but you can't see the number, but it's over 1 million views. Dynamite, I'm not knocking Dynamite for the ratings because it's all it fluctuates always in the same spot. It's fine. Nothing's wrong with Dynamite here in the ratings, but it's number 11. I still understand why news stations get so many fucking ratings. But anyways, Vanderpump Rules, the Scandival. I'm obsessed with it. If anyone wants to hit me up in the chats afterwards, in the comments, I will answer back about the Scandival. It is so messy. It's glorious. Vanderpump Rules. But it is a big deal for Omos to be on that show because it just got a whole lot of eyes on him. So he's also getting married. And seems like a really nice guy, actually. As much flack as we give him on TV. Where does Leprechaun 4 take place? All right, advertising Omega versus Vikingo. Another commercial break. Where does Leprechaun 4 take place? Happy St. Patrick's Day. True Blood is now on TNT. Everyone's talking about it, man. This is going to be a good match. I'm excited for it. Again, please, no commercials during that match. No picture-in-picture. Does anyone talk about Ezra Miller getting canceled? But I'm kind of okay with how James Gunn apologized and everything. So, but the Ezra Miller guy, I'm done with him. He's disgusting. I do not like him. It does not take place in Miami. That's a good one. The one after this one took place in the Hood. The second one after, excuse me, the one after that one was Back to the Hood. Where does Leprechaun 4 take place? I will say this, one of the Friday the 13th movies took place there. One of the Critters movies took place there. Mr. All Power, there you go. Leprechaun 4 is in space. I like that one. I like Jason Takes Manhattan. But Jason X took place in space. All right. Can you spot the murderers in this picture? Mark Jackson from the Knicks, his NBA hoops basketball card. Can you spot the murderers? If you get this, you get 5 points. This question is worth 5 points. Can you spot the murderers? We're at commercial break. Thank you again for staying up with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. No Tupac in this picture. They are behind Mark Jackson. Can you spot the murderers in the crowd? There are murderers in the crowd in this card. They are sitting side by side. Legit murders. This isn't a joke. Legit murderers. 5 points. You could take home the trivia championship tonight. 5 points if you can spot the murders. If you Google this card, it'll come up. Just saying. Because we have 13 minutes together. Thank you so much for staying up late. Unbelievable. Just Google this card and you'll get it. It's so... I'll tell you why it's more unbelievable afterwards. Not the Manson family, but here's a guess or a clue. They are family. They're sitting side by side. We have another commercial for March Madness. I don't want to see March Madness for another year. 5 points if you get this question, who the murderers are in Mark Jackson's card. I am not looking forward. Look how much acting is going on in this very real show. March 29th it starts. But you know what? Adam Cole Bebe is coming back to Dynamite that night. I'm going to leave this one up for a little bit because I got 2 easy ones after this one. Can you spot the murderers in this Mark Jackson NBA Hoops card? They are family members. I'll give you another hint. It's the 2 on the left. For the main event. Oh, Mark Henry. I love you so much. House Rules Tour. Moxley pulled from his, I do believe it was an Australian independent match to be on the House Rules Tour from AEW. Moxley versus Stu, and we got Hook versus Stokely Hathaway. There's a party, I think, this weekend for Stokely Hathaway's last match at Private Party's throwing, so good on them. Tony Storm versus Sky Blue. Carnage. You got it. 5 points. 5 points. Here's why this is so crazy. This is taken after they murdered their father. Was it their father and mother? Or was it just the father? But after they killed their father. After the murder. Let's go to a Knicks game. Unbelievable, but you got a Carnage. 5 points to you. 5 points, Carnage. But I mean, this is just insane. After both parents. Okay. This is so insane. This is caught on this Mark Jackson, poor guy. He's just gonna be known for this card and having the Menendez brothers in the background after they killed their parents. Unreal. Unreal. All right. How old is Samoa Joe? It was his birthday this week. Top Flight and our tag team champions, the Guns. How old is Samoa Joe? I bet they carry their tag team championships in the bags. All right, tag match. That's fine. Defending champs. I'll take it. How old is Samoa Joe? His birthday is today. Omega versus Vikingo. Carnage again. 44. Oh, Brody King coming out with Julia. Let's get into our next question. Who replaced Warwick Davis in the reboot Leprechaun Origins? If you do have cable, Sci-Fi is playing them all day today. Or been done now because March Madness took over everything. But yeah, Sci-Fi has all of them on. I watched some of Leprechaun Origins last night. It is horrible. It's a terrible reboot. They tried rebooting it again afterwards and brought in some people like Francis from Pee-wee's Big Adventure, who's on the first one with Jennifer Aniston. Who replaced Warwick Davis in the reboot Leprechaun Origins? This is the easy one. Carnage again. Bad movie. I really don't recommend it. I love horror movies. I love bad horror movies. This one's really, really bad. Brody King is out. New mask? What is Finn Balor's real name? If I have to listen to this fucking guy's voice. God, I'd rather watch NCAA right now. What is Finn Balor's real name? Daniel Garcia coming out. Oh, Jericho's back out. If you want to know how this ends, not how this ends, but after the show, Jericho is in the ring with that jersey on. I do believe Don Callis and Kenny Omega as well have those jerseys on. So you can see it on AEW's Twitter, I'm sure, afterwards. Carnage, thank you for staying up with me tonight. I really appreciate you. Fergal, David. I just love the difference. Finn Balor. Fergal. All right. New with a point. Mr. All Power with a point. Carnage with 8 for getting the Menendez 5-point bonus ready. How old is Brody King? He's out in the ring right now facing Daniel Garcia. It is his birthday this week. Or it was. I hate this fucking thing that they do. God, I just hate Jazz. I really think Jazz is worthless. No one's benefiting from Jazz except for Jericho. People are getting TV time, but that's not. If you've been watching The Last of Us, if you haven't started yet, you can watch our recaps. Knock and I did for all episodes. We just put out the last one this week. Love doing that with him. Love talking about that show. I really like the show. So if you liked it or not, leave a comment. Love to hear your opinions. You can do it on any of those videos and we'll respond for you. Brody King going outside there. This is a big dude, I gotta say. Okay, I don't know. Hopefully you're right, Carnage. Okay, good. Carnage got that. 2 points left before everyone goes to bed late tonight. Which Irish wrestler appeared on season 5 of the premiere? God damn it, I can't read. It's so late. Thank you, NCAA. Which Irish wrestler appeared on the season 5 premiere of Billions? I've never seen an episode of Billions. Really, the only stuff I've watched on Showtime is The Shy and the first season of In Your Honor. Brody King just demolishing Garcia right now. I like that ring or that turnbuckle cam. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Let us know if you're doing anything for St. Patrick's Day. If you're in Chicago with the river dyed green, I was always a fan of that when we lived there. Which Irish wrestler appeared on the season 5 premiere of Billions? I'll give you a hint. It is a WWE wrestler. We got this question, and my last question is a a Flash question. Danny Garcia trying to get some. Got him at the same time. You both get a point. It was Becky. Let me know if you've seen Billions. I have not seen Billions. I don't even know what it's about. Final question. What A-list celebrity absolutely loved the upcoming Flash movie? Some high-end celebrities got to see it. Another celebrity who was friends with one of them heard how much they loved it. I do believe it was Zaslav from Warner Brothers Discovery. House Rules coming up tomorrow night, right after UFC Fight Night. Is it on something that we need to watch, Hassan? Is it on like a fight or something? Or is it on TV and I missed it? Let us know in the chat. An A-list celebrity. A friend of Zaslav said it was that good. I have to see it. James Gunn absolutely loved this movie. People are loving this movie. I cannot stand Ezra Miller. But one of the most A-list celebrities, I'll say that. There it is. That is it. Carnage got that one. Tom Cruise said, I have to see it. He absolutely loved it. He said, this is what we need in movies right now. He said a lot about this. If you want to look it up, he absolutely loved this movie. Down below, you can see the okay Maurice and Miz WWE WrestleMania thing on there. You want to know why Tom Cruise liked this movie so much? He liked this movie so much because Tom Cruise has the need for speed. That's right. I got a joke in there. Yeah, I don't need the lead either. Like, honestly, I really don't need him. I'm sure it'll be a fun movie. I pretty much know of all the things that got cut and added, so I just don't care. I really don't care about Ezra Miller. I don't want to support Ezra Miller. I just feel bad because other people in there, this is their shot. This is a big deal for them. Michael Keaton came back. Whatever. This is the match going on right now. And it is on Fight Night. I'm going to wear your belt, Carnage. Carnage, you are tonight's champion. Carnage is our champion tonight. The bonus question about the Menendez, it helped, but he didn't need it. Thanks for participating, everyone, as we are wrapping up here. We only have a couple minutes left here of Rampage, I do believe. If there's anything you want to talk about, throw a question in the chat. Open book. We can talk. Shazam coming out. John Wick 4 coming out next week. Garcia dancing in the ring. Man, this yeah. All right, I'm just going to say it if you don't want to know. Gal Gadot is in the new Shazam movie. I saw the leak, and then a day later, they put a new commercial out on television, and they put her in the commercial. So I guess not really a spoiler if Warner Brothers ruined it already. But I'm sure she's out. So because they got that that Wonder Woman prequel with where she's from, she gets born in there. So they're obviously going to introduce someone else because of the timetable of bringing in a younger Superman. But yet they're going to have an older Batman who has a Robin. So we'll see how it is. The West Coast Pop Champ, and that is Carnage Rage tonight. Whenever we do trivia, you can take it home because you are part of the show. There will be no Rampage next week. Again, NCAA basketball on a Saturday night and me waiting like we all waited tonight. I'm not having it. So take a weekend off and we'll get back to it WrestleMania week. I'm going to have some WrestleMania Goes Hollywood trivia. So it's going to be wrestlers in TV shows and movies. And I might even bring out some special props from the late 90s, some magazine stuff that I still have. So I might bring those out just to kind of show how much of a big deal it was when wrestlers were on there. Yeah, and I do believe, like you said before, he was retired before and came back. I do believe that's gonna be the case with this. This is I mean, when you have a kid, when you have a dojo, you have all this other stuff other than just you going around the indies doing stuff, I think he made the right move. But we'll keep up with it, in the coming weeks, so Carnage or anyone else, if you hear some information, let me know. Can't always check the dirt sheets. And this is one I'd like to stay on top of just because, we talked about him on multiple streams, so he's a talent. Jericho got a street named after him in Canada. This is kinda cool, they're advertising it, the AEW Slam Dunk thing. That's kinda cool. It's gonna be in a school, and they're gonna have AEW stars play basketball. There's a thing if you're old like I am, MTV did a thing like this. They did a basketball a couple of times, but a lot of times it was more so celebrities playing softball, but it was really fun. So hopefully AEW kinda televises that or at least puts it up on YouTube because I think that'd be fun. Hmm. I'd assume it would be a sit-down discussion with his boss and seeing how they'd wanna handle it. Because I don't feel like that's something you just wanna give up. I could be wrong, though. I'm glad the House of Black got kind of a refresh. There's a lot of potential with them. I don't think they even came close to it in their first run. It's a good matchup. Plays off of Dynamite. But again, we gotta also not use people from Dynamite and then put them on Rampage because the same crowd has seen them. I know Matt Hardy said he hopes the Sun or Saturday night show seems more like Sunday Night Heat, where you have kind of like a steady flow of stuff, but then it also can play into an intro to your pay-per-view. Yeah, and I'm sure as a paramedic too. I mean, if you really think about it, he might have been called to a lot of domestic violence cases to home. So hmm, just very odd. I just really want to know more. I don't even know where to go to look for the information, but uh, again, if you know where to go for the information, let us know because the dirt sheets really don't cover too much about. Two of the sites I go on didn't even cover the Davey Richards thing, so it's gonna be hard to find legit information. And like you said, Carnage, the ones that do cover it are gonna be leeches. So I don't see Brody King losing, but I could see this just end in a melee. That's a big dude to put the walls on. I gotta say that. Brody King fighting. Do you think he has a Shazam tattoo on him? Carnage again. If you ever find out anything or find a good a source, maybe I don't know where, but if you do, put it in one of the comments here. We'll find you. Otherwise, always hit us up during one of the streams here in LA. Since he did a lot of stuff around here, we found out a lot of what's his name, the penis guy, Joey. Is it Joey Ryan? I forgot his name already. But we found out a lot about him that we didn't need to know. That the dirt sheets didn't even get it. Daniel Garcia won. Okay. Garcia takes the victory. Of course. It's not exactly. I don't know. Most of the crowd doesn't even care about it, so it's not really sending the crowd home happy. It's sending Jericho home happy. Thank you, Carnage. Yeah, Joey Ryan. Yeah. Way too much stuff that was in the news here in California about him. All right. Dynamite coming up. We're excited for the one match, obviously. Vikingo and Omega. That's the big one. Everything else, we'll see how it goes. More AEW storytelling. All right, we're gonna go off air before Excalibur bursts his head. Thank you all for joining tonight. I know everything ended up late because of NCAA, but for those who watched, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It is 10:06 our time here. Actually, Rampage usually comes on this time, Pacific time. So, anyways, really appreciate you. Really appreciate you playing the games, doing the chats, and all that good stuff. Check out the videos we have online. Comment on anything too later on. If there's something we talked about tonight, comment later on. We'll hit you up this weekend. And of course, 4 p.m. Pacific time, the main show, Eric and Knock, and I am here for you. The three of us, West Coast Pop, we put on a great show, I think. We'll have some good stuff for you. We'll talk about stuff. And we got the build all the way up to WrestleMania. If there's some kind of video you want to see us do, let us know. We like to do new stuff, and we are working on a tier list for the weekend Super Mario Brothers comes out. So leave a comment if there is any movie or TV show based on a video game that you want us to add to our tier list. Because we're going to do that. We'll release it the weekend of Super Mario Brothers, the movie. And we can't wait because The Last of Us just ended, and we fucking loved it. So we're looking forward to it. That is the show. Thank you. My name is Zach. Carnage Rage is your champ. And everyone who participated tonight, you're awesome. I really do appreciate you. Have a great weekend and be excellent to each other.